How many times have you started working somewhere like on an airplane or on a deserted island, because we all go to deserted islands all the time, clearly, or just somewhere in a very remote location, and after 15 minutes of editing, your laptop just dies? To me, it happens all the time, and I just wish there was a solution for it. Just when you thought your camera bag was all packed up and ready to go and heavy enough, there's one more accessory that you kind of didn't know you needed until today. This guy, I wish I came across this guy a long time ago, because this is a satisfying zip. This guy is an Omni 20 Plus from Omni Charge. This power source, it is everything you needed in your travel filmmaking camera bag. And let me explain you why. First thing first, you don't need to carry your stupid heavy laptop charger from Apple, which whenever you try to plug into any wall everywhere in the world just falls down because it's too heavy. Now all you gotta do is carry this guy, which is 600 grams, which is exactly the same weight as my MagSafe Apple MacBook Pro whatever charger, and this tiny brick, which I'm gonna say it doesn't weigh anything. This brick can simply charge your laptop if you want to, because it's got USB and USB-C, 45 watt and 2.4 ampere max, which means it's a fast charging brick, which is amazing. This specific one, it's a US plug, but in the box you get all the European, UK, all the plugs, obviously all the adapters. And on top of that, this guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plugs. There is one European plug because I picked the European version. There's 2 USB, there is 1 DC in and out, and there is 1 USB-C in and out. This will forever live in my camera bag. This video is in no way sponsored by OmniCharge. They did send this guy through for me to test out and play around with, and I am very happy they did, but they're not paying me, so all of this review, it is all my opinions. And as you guys know, I only kind of like to work and promote brands that I actually enjoy using, and I'm not actually kidding. This, living in Bali, living in Southeast Asia, saves my life, because as I said at the start of this video, there is so many 3 to 4 hours flights between Southeast Asia, and most of the flights are like cheap airlines. It's very hard to find a good airline that flies, between Philippines and Thailand and Indonesia. So most of these flights are 3, 4, 5 hours long. You don't have a plug, you don't have a screen, the seat is horrible, and all you want to do is not wasting half of your day. And until now, all I did on these flights were playing on my phone or try to edit for like 10-15 minutes, and then my laptop just turned off because this battery is just dead. But now with this guy, I can finally take it on a plane and work from the plane on these long flights. I don't think it will last the whole time. I should probably give this a try, but I gave it a shot the other day. I just edited for like, I think it was 3.5 hours, just having this plugged to my laptop, and I was editing very heavy edit in DaVinci, very heavy on the processor, very heavy on the graphics card. I was color grading, I had fusion composition in and out, so it was a pretty intense edit on the processor, and it still lasted 3.5 hours with plugged into this guy, which is epic. Because if I would do the same just as it is without any charger, I think it will last 15 to 20 minutes, which is mind-blowing. Another reason I really love the Omni 20 Plus and any product from OmniCharge is because they allow pass-through charging, which means that you can basically plug this brick to the wall with a USB to USB-C. Now you plug the USB-C here, and now you have 1, 2, 3, 4 plugs, so you can charge whatever you want to. And this is very interesting because if you travel a lot, if you're an on-the-go travel filmmaker, you know that the last thing you want is get to a hotel room and having to find all of the plugs just to realize there's not enough plugs, and you want to charge all of your gear, and it's just annoying. You have to spread everything around the room, and I hate that because I hate that I'm gonna forget something. So this is amazing because all you need is one plug, and then you charge everything to it. Done and dusted. So that's a very interesting feature for me, at least. Let's turn this up because there is also a tiny little screen over here. Let's see if you can see it. This tiny little LED screen, it pretty much tells you all the infos you need to know, as in what's the power input, output, what's coming in, what's coming out, the battery, and there's a bunch of settings, the degrees of the actual device, if it's overheating or not. So it's pretty cool to have an actual screen instead of just, you know, like 1, 2, 3 and know the battery. So that's a little cool touch on it as well. But all in all, to get to an end of this video, the things that I absolutely love about this device is that all in all, this guy just simplifies my whole life when traveling, which is a huge plus for me, honestly. I don't want to be carrying a million plugs, a million cables with me, and this just makes everything easier. So if you want to check it out below, there's a link below. It's an affiliate link, so if you decide to invest and get one of these, I do get a little percentage. But aside from this, until the next one, thank you for sticking around. My dog is barking again. I'll see you in the next video. See ya.